Alright, so we're looking at stamp duty. Your learning intention is to calculate the stamp duty based on the price of a motor vehicle. Okay, so stamp duty is not only associated with cars, however, we are focusing on cars, okay? So you will hear stamp duty in other circumstances. So for example, when you buy a house, the stamp duty is also associated with it, but we're looking at the one that's to do with cars, okay? So stamp duty is a tax you pay to the government when registering or transferring a motor vehicle into your name. So the amount of stamp duty payable is based on the price of the vehicle. Okay, so it's a tax that you pay when you purchase a car. It's based on what the price of your vehicle is. Okay, so if you get a cheaper car, you won't pay as much. If you get a really high-end expensive car, your stamp duty is a lot higher. Okay, so you can use calculators online. So I think this image here is actually a little bit outdated, but you can always look up and work out what the cost of your stamp duty will be when you're purchasing a car. However, there's no real way of avoiding it. Okay, so if you're going to buy a brand new car or a second-hand car, there are stamp duty costs associated. They do say when you buy a new car that they pay the stamp duty. That's what they tell you, but obviously they've just incorporated into the price of the car. Okay, so it's a tax. Unfortunately, we can't get away from tax. All right, when you're finding stamp duty, it's a little bit weird, so you need to pay attention. You need to round up the cost of the vehicle to the next $100, and you are always rounding up. Okay, so whether the car is $1,001, okay, you will round up to 1,100. You're always rounding up. Okay, to the next $100 or $200. This is depending on the rate, and that rate will get given to you in the question. You express the stamp duty as a fraction or a decimal. Okay, so if it's $3 per $100 or whatever the rate is, you put that as a fraction as long as both are in the same units, and then you multiply it like you usually would. Okay, when you're finding a percentage of an amount. So, for example, a used car is bought for $17,730. Calculate the stamp duty payable if the charge is $3 per $100 or part $100. Okay, so we always round up. So 17,730, that gets rounded up to 17,800, always up. Okay, then that amount gets multiplied by $3 for every $100. So that is 3 over 100. So you can multiply it as 3 over 100, or you could multiply it as 0.03, whatever you want. And you should get $534. Okay, so if you purchase a car about that value, that's how much tax you need to pay to the government. Okay, and you can't register unless you've paid that tax. Okay, so when you go to pay your registration, that's where you pay this stamp duty. So they get you. You can't actually do anything with the car that you've purchased until you've paid that money. All right. Any questions? Okay.